Hi everybody, my name is Andrea and I am Pores of Many Color. So I am very new to this and this is actually my first video where I actually talk, but I had the house to myself, so I thought I would try it. I just received this 5-slot flower cup today. Well, yesterday actually, and I wanted to try it out. So I'm going to use pre-mixed pouring paint. I got these at Joann. They are the Color Pour series. I also am going to add in Jen Crafts acrylic colors, titanium white, and Artist Loft ready mixed pouring paint in violet. I got that at Michael's. I got the Jen Crafts online through Amazon, and of course the Color Pour series, which is these 2 blues and these 2 purples. In a kit through Joann. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and how I got started, so this might be pretty lengthy, but I appreciate you joining me. So I followed Mixed Media Girl and Molly's Artistry for quite some time before I decided to take the plunge and start pouring myself, which is about a month ago. My husband was actually out of town, and I finally said, okay, I'm just going to take the plunge and start. And that's what I did. Then as I was posting them on Facebook, friends and family were asking me if I thought I was going to sell these. And I thought, well, it crossed my mind. And so I created an Etsy page or an Etsy shop. And I had to figure out a name. And I didn't really know what I wanted to call it. And my husband and I are both Dolly Parton fans. And one of our favorite movies is Coats of Many Colors. So, of course, that's where I got the name of Pores of Many Colors. So I live in Indiana. It's really cold today. It's about 21 degrees. We had some unexpected snow yesterday, which was about maybe an inch and a half. But over the weekend, Friday, I had did some coasters and they all cracked. So I thought, well, maybe the epoxy would help fill that in. And well, it didn't do very well either. And I didn't know what was going on. I had mixed everything the way I usually do. And I was just distraught. I woke up Saturday trying to fix them again. And nothing I did worked. And then, so I threw them away. Threw every last one of them in the trash. Well, I take that back. 2 sets made it. But I had poured them at a separate time. So I decided to try to get my creativity back. And I went to pour yesterday. And the paint literally froze my hands. And I was like, what is going on? And it dawned on me, my room had gotten cold. So I share my craft room with my office. I work remote like everybody else. And I'm usually cold, but it's usually because my desk is over by the vent. So it did not dawn on me that my paints had gotten cold. So I rushed out, went to Walmart, and bought a heat tower, warmed my paints up, and voila, I was able to paint again. So that was my little learner's or rookie's mistake. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour until I don't want to pour anymore, figure it out. Hopefully this flower will turn out really pretty, but we will figure it out together. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below. I'm still fairly new to YouTube, so I will try to answer everybody back as soon as I can. If you want to or like to, you can subscribe and turn on your notifications, and you can get notified when I do videos. I will put below the link to all of these that I have used today. I will also put a link in there to my Etsy shop. I am also on Instagram. You can follow me at Pores of Many Colors. And that's the name of my Etsy shop as well. So I'm just pouring these just as they come to me, and we'll see if this is gonna come out pretty or not. You don't know unless you try, right? I never did take an art class. I've never really been an artsy type of person. I can barely draw a stick figure. But what I like about paint pouring is that anything you do, I mean, it's just art. Like, I can pour over anything. I like vases. I poured over an acrylic elephant bisque for my mom. She's really big into elephants, so I poured over an acrylic one. I made it kind of a marble color. Actually was just over there earlier today, and she had it displayed on one of her tables and looks just so pretty. I have done some sugar skulls. I even did a Frankenstein. I actually did a pumpkin, and it was my first sell on Etsy. It was a friend of mine's mom, but she was still my first sell, so I was ecstatic about that. I have my first craft fair coming up this Saturday at our local VFW. So I'm super, super ecstatic about that. Never done a craft fair before. But, anybody can do this. I didn't realize I was going to like it as much as I did. I used to paint ceramics with my grandmother before she passed away. She passed away in 2012. I called her Grams. She was the best. So I'm just kind of pouring these. I'm kind of liking what I see. I have a skewer over here. I might try to do what I've seen on many videos and kind of swipe through it. I've learned just about everything I know that right now just by watching videos. I've just recently joined TikTok, and I lost nearly 4 hours of my life the other day exploring TikTok. I really like Instagram. I haven't created a page on Facebook for Pores of Many Colors, but you can find me there just under Andrea Shofner. I've had some really good comments. I've had some really good advice. I love watching it. There's just so many, even with the same technique, you're going to get variations of stuff. And I think that's what I like most about it, is just each pour is different. I'm on a 10 by 10 stretched canvas. I think I got this on Michael's website, actually. It's their Artist Loft brand. Everybody talks about, these memes on Facebook about hoping your husband doesn't see your Amazon box. Well, since we both work from home, well, I work from home. He's a machine operator, and he's been home for a while. He sees all my stuff, but he has his hobbies and I have mine, and he just laughs. I've made a couple videos, I think 7 now. This is the first one I've talked over because he's usually home, and I'm a little self-conscious. Probably rambling. So if you're still with me, I appreciate that. Not sure how much more I'm going to pour. I try to make sure that I had this level. Looks like it's leaning to one side. I hope I didn't get out of order. I probably did. I was really excited about getting this. I tried to use the bottom of a Mountain Dew bottle, but like I said, I couldn't draw stick people to save my soul, and I sure can't cut a straight line. So I got this. I think I got this on that Splash and Color website, if I'm thinking right. And I also have one of these open cup lotus flowers, orchid flowers maybe, that I thought about trying later. I should probably be wearing gloves. I forget to wear them. My poor nails. I won't even buy acrylic nails anymore because I knew I would ruin them. But my poor cuticles have a time. I scrub them, scrub them, scrub them, scrub them. I even use my husband's orange scrub he has out in the shed, or in the garage, I should say. So we see this is gonna not be very straight, but you never know. It might still come out. What if I turn it? Let's just lift it and turn it and see what it does with that. So I did white. I think this one's next. So I'm married, second marriage. Shame I didn't meet him a long time ago. We have 3 children from our respective. So he's got 2 and I've got 1. And then I still have a bonus daughter from my previous marriage, who I don't see as much as I would like, but she is married and has her own family. So she is 23. My daughter will be 22 in September. And then my husband's children, one will be 19 in September. So she's a senior in high school, getting ready to go to college. She has chosen the path to be a conservation officer. And then his youngest will be 14 in October. And she doesn't know if she wants to be a welder, go in the Navy, or be a dermatologist. So we will see. Now his oldest has wanted to be a conservation officer since she was old enough to talk. So she'll be going up northern Indiana for school. Unfortunately, we've just learned that her prom has been canceled with everything still going on. Her junior prom got canceled last year as well. So the parents are trying to figure a way to make sure the kids get their prom. We don't know what's going on yet as far as graduation. So as I pour, it's not looking like a flower, but that's okay. I'm going to tilt it anyway. I'm probably not doing even amounts of paint. I'm pretty sure I probably have gotten off kilter with the colors. But art's art, right? So I've been reading a lot about the Dutch pour. I haven't quite worked up the nerve to do that. One, because I will probably have paint from one end of the room to another. But I'm probably going to try it soon. I did watch a video on YouTube. It was showing the 20 different techniques. So I may set up some canvases and start that. See where I go with that. The one thing I've been seeing a lot about is this bloom technique. I haven't quite yet figured out what that entails. I don't know if it's pouring and then putting like something on top that has the silicone to make the cells. So I am more than likely gonna play around with that. I did see one where they poured and then they used a comb dipped in silicone. I also have been trying my hand at resin, which is not user-friendly and is very messy. But I did buy some alcohol paints today and thought I might try that. I did try mica powder. Well, actually, I rephrase that. I tried old makeup that I ground, thinking that would work. And that was a fiasco. I didn't grind it enough. However, it did turn out like a beach scene. So the clumps of makeup that's in it almost looks like seashells. So I didn't trash it. I think I need to do white. So we're going to do one more. Nope, I think I'm just going to end it with the white. The rest of these. So well, I thought that would help the paint, but it's not. I'm just going to make a mess. So let me put these over here. Let me lift this up and set this out of the way. Well, and let's just see what tilting does. So I'm going to try to stay on record or on camera. If I don't, or if I lose you, I will apologize now. So I just looked down and realized what shirt I was wearing. So back in 2018, I was diagnosed with stage 2 rectal cancer. That was 2 years ago. So I would have been 45. Yeah, I think I'll be 47 in March. I'm thinking I probably need a little bit of white up here to help. Maybe that will help. I did kick it almost a year to the day that I got diagnosed. I had surgery, so I went through chemotherapy and radiation first, and then I had the surgery. I did have to have a temporary ostomy. I named her Beulah. She was a bitch. I'm thankful that I didn't have to have a permanent one. I have a new respect for people who do have permanent ostomies. But I did kick it. My team was called the Assault Team, playing on words. But I did get lucky with a wonderful team of doctors and surgeons. I'm also lucky to have nurses in my family who were able to pull out all the stops to get me the excellent team that I had. So I kicked its ass, literally. And I have been cancer-free since my surgery, September of 2019. And I had a bag burning party in October. And I've had all of my tests have come back negative. So I have no cancer cells anymore. So as you see, I've tilted this. I really, really love the colors. I wasn't going to heat it up because I watched, and it usually pre-mixed paints don't really have a lot of air and stuff in them, I think, or they don't form a lot of cells. So I'm just going to try it anyway. It's a new one. We'll see if it works. This is a new one. I don't even know if it's working right, to be completely honest. The one I had was my husband's back in the garage, and it just took way too many juices. It just took down my lights and stuff too much, so I might end up returning that one. So I'm going to pause this for a second and bring you down to look at it. Give me 1 second. All right, so let me see if I can shrink the screen up. Nope. Let's see if this works. Nope. There we go. Sorry for the glare. Let's see if this helps better. Oh, missed a little bit there. So I really, really like this. When it dries completely, I will come back and show that to you. So thank you for watching the video with me today and watching me pour and get to know me. Please subscribe and share and like. I would love to get to know all of you as well. So if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I will follow you back. And I hope you all have a beautiful day.